Okay, here's me serving, and I just want to say that I don't actually think that you have to get rid of this or you have to fix this. I don't think it's necessarily a big problem. There's many professional players. I just watched a player today, Quentin Hallis. He was doing it way worse than I'm doing it here. So I don't think you necessarily have to get rid of this. But if you wanted to get that back foot to stay closer to your front foot and not go so much far to the right, far in front, as we're going to show here in a minute, this is how I would do it. So this is me serving, and this first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try. I'm not even doing it really in this video. You can see that I'm moving my foot just a little bit forward. I'm just going to serve from this position. I'm going to try to serve without moving my foot at all, as if, say, a Federer or an Agassi would do. And you can see here I'm moving my foot. I still have that tendency to move it just a little bit. And that's what's going to happen. So you're going to start, basically we're going to go with the opposite to what you're used to. So let's fast forward here to another serve. You're going to see here's the problem that if you clicked on this video you want to fix. You can see I go back, foot comes up, and there it is. As I said, I don't necessarily think this is a problem, but if you wanted to fix it, this is how I would do it. So I move the foot up. So I'm going to go from that, I'm going to go back to this serve here. This is the one I'm going to use. I'm going to do the exact opposite. And what's going to happen when you do this? You'll start moving your foot just a little bit. So we're not changing to that stance. We're just doing it to get used to it. We're doing the opposite to get used to it. So now let's take a look at another one here. So there's what we're looking for right there. That's the in-between we're looking for. So we're going to start with that first serve that I showed you. And eventually, this is what it's going to look like. So in order to get that feeling, if you're having trouble with it, just to go over it again, serve from this position. Maybe your foot moves just a little bit, and then inch your foot up. Eventually, you're going to inch your foot up just a little bit, and it'll come to that point. You're not going to, as I showed in the first video, you're not going to move your foot up with a large step. We're going to slowly bring that step back, so it's a small step, by serving from this position first. There it is again. You can see I'm kind of cheating a little bit, so I would go back to this position here to serve without moving at all.